Fortunately, I'm also a trust and estate planning attorney, so I know the benefits of holding property in a living trust. So, Michael, do you know the main purpose of doing a living trust?
I actually do not, unfortunately.
Okay. A lot of people think that's, it's to make sure you can distribute to, individuals in your living trust, your beneficiaries.
Yep.
The main purpose is to stay out of the courts. You don't want the courts to have too much control over your estate, what you own and what you want to give to your loved ones. So if you own a living trust and you own real property, you can put your property into a living trust. What that does is if you own a property in your living trust, all the escrow has to do after you pass away, they look at your living trust, they see a successor trustee, and they could actually have your successor trustees sell your real property and distribute it to all of your loved ones, okay? And that's what you have to designate in a living trust is a successor trustee. But if you don't own a property in a living trust and you own it under your own individual name, Michael, as a single man or a married man, but what happens is the escrow officer or, any kind of title officer will say, sorry, we can't let anybody sell the property until we get a court order appointing someone to be the administrator of your estate or the personal representative of the estate. And it ties it up in the court. It makes it restrictive. And the probate courts are very backed up. So that's the one thing. So if you own the property in your living trust, not only does it make it easier to stay out of the courts and give the property to your loved ones a lot easier without even dealing with the court. It can happen right after you pass away, which is probably what you want after you pass away. You want to make it easier for loved ones. But that is one of the issues, is that you have to put your property into a living trust so you don't have the state restricting on how you can own and manage the property.